Ladies and gentlemen, I am your host, and this is going to be the Resident Evil 2 remake, otherwise known as Remake 2. On my title, it's going to be Remake 2. This is going to be the Claire A scenario number 1, the first part. Um, so, as you probably already know, Leon A is already up by the time this gets done. And, I played Leon A first because I'm more familiar with him. Because Claire A and Leon B is a true canon, and it's actually I think it's what most people tend to play first. But I like Leon better, and that's because, and I'll tell you why. It's because when I was a kid, and so this is like 16, 17 or more years ago. So when I was a kid, we had Resident Evil 2, the original for PS1. Now, there was still an A and B scenario for both characters. The difference is that, well, first off, that actually the A and B scenarios were actually more different than they are for this one. But also, since it was a PS1 game, they couldn't really handle all the different A and B scenarios on one disc. And so both characters had their own disc. Now, one of my brothers, so from the time that I spent watching and playing the game, we did not. No, we had both discs, but something ended up happening was that now the game started pissing both my brothers off, and one of them started just getting really frightened. Whether or not you think the original Resident Evil 2 is scary now, it was back then. Trust me. The whole atmosphere was just ridiculous. And so he would complain. He'd be like, "Oh my God, Mommy, it's so scary," and other bullshit. And then, this game has what's called the Umbrella Corporation in it, and it got so bad that, like, I remember we would see an umbrella just out casually during the day, and he would just go, "Holy shit!" like an umbrella. Oh my God! And it's just like, bro, like, holy fuck. But so what happened was my mom got so sick and tired of it after all that time that she took, and then now my brother was playing the Leon disc. And so what she did, he complained to her about it. So she took the Leon disc and she broke the fucking Leon disc. And we didn't exactly have any money of our own, and she sure as shit wasn't gonna buy any more. And while we did have friends that had the game, which we actually got tips from them, other people who had the game that we knew, because there wasn't any Google. Well, actually there was Google back then, but Google wasn't really a common thing back then. YouTube wasn't a thing at all back then. So if you wanted to find shit out, you had to either do it through word of mouth or buy certain gaming magazines. And we sure as shit didn't have any gaming magazines. And so the only way we could figure shit out if we were stuck was by talking to people. But anyway though, we knew people, but they did not trust us enough to have the fucking game. Especially after they found out that the whole reason we didn't have the disc was because it got fucking broken. They were like, you know what, bro? You guys either aren't going to return it to us, maybe, or potentially our disc is going to get broken. So they didn't let us do that shit. And so the only disc we had for a long time was Claire. Now, they actually both gave up on the game, but I didn't. I didn't. So well, actually I did, but my point is that I played it for longer than they did. They gave up earlier than I did. What I did was I started up my own new game, because I never did it before. Whenever I played the game, it would always be from one of those save files. I started up my own new game, and I played it a lot. And obviously it was Claire, because she was the only fucking character we had. And that, it was and from the time that I played and watched the game, the Leon disc actually got broken rather early on. And so we only had Claire for a very long time. So with Claire though, I got to the point where I met up with the side character. I'm not going to mention who it is because that would be a spoiler in case you haven't played the original Resident Evil 2. But you meet a certain somebody. And it was immediately after that point in the game. Once I get to that point in this playthrough, I'll mention it again. But I couldn't figure shit out at that point, and so even I stopped playing it. Now, one thing I did is that back in 2014, I believe, I got the original Resident Evil 2 on PS3 for the PS Store. And because the fact that I couldn't play as Claire, I mean, that I couldn't play as Leon all those years ago, I specifically chose him. And so I did the Leon A scenario. So I got because of that, now I didn't really remember how to use Claire that much at all, because it had been so long. But the Leon thing that I did was just a few years ago, so I remember how to play as Leon. Now, I did do the Claire B scenario a little bit for the original Resident Evil 2, but I didn't get that far in it. I didn't get that far in it. If I remember correctly, it's because Mr. X pissed me off. And you'll find out more about that later on. Which, yeah, actually the same fucking thing happened with the remake. As you're about to find out. But, so, that's why I did Leon A first. So, I'm actually excited. Now, this technically kind of does break my policy, like, because I'm technically playing the same scenario again, but it's a different character. But I'm actually pretty excited to play this. And the reason being is because even though it's the same scenario again, I haven't played as Claire in a very long time, and so to play as Claire right now, just, I don't know, it kind of excites me, you know? Now, to my knowledge, now, from the Claire B that I have played in the Remake 2 so far, I know that she gets different guns. And I know that her cutscenes are different too. So, that's something. Anyway, though. Now I'm going to go ahead and continue on with the rest of this part 1. So, get ready for a profanity-laced rant. Because the rant you're about to hear... Now, I recorded this particular part you're listening to right now separately from the rest of part 1, number 1, and so I'm about to switch it to number 1 in just a moment. So get ready, because I've had time to cool off now, whereas what you're about to hear was right after I started playing Claire B again, and it really, really made me livid. So without further ado, here you go. Get ready to hear a lot of fucks. Ladies and gentlemen,
Resident Evil 2.
This is going to be my playthrough of Claire A scenario. Now, I was originally going to do the Leon A Claire B scenario, but I changed my mind. And you wanna know why? Here's why. Because the B scenario is some of the biggest shitload of fuck I've ever fucking seen in my entire fucking life, okay? So here's what fucking happens. So, and I'm telling you just to explain my fucking reasoning on this fucking bullshit, right? So, and in case you can't tell, I'm kind of fucking upset because I just started doing some of the fuck... I was just recently doing some of the fucking Claire B bullshit, and it's just it's the biggest fucking bullshit. So, like... I haven't been this fucking frustrated with the fucking game since I fucking played Alien fucking Isolation. And Alien fucking Isolation was some of the biggest shitload of fuck ever, dude. Like the B scenario is just fucking ludicrous. It's just fucking anger-inducing. So, first fucking off, Claire, oh god, I'm still having to use a goddamn fucking piece of shit fucking handgun. So Claire has a goddamn fucking revolver. Which normally I wouldn't fucking care, except there's two fucking problems with it. Problem number fucking 1, it has 6 fucking shots. And that's fucking it. Problem number 2 is that it reloads fucking slow as shit, dude. Like with Leon, you just reload it real quick, fucking easy. Take out one magazine, put it in the magazine, easy as shit. With Claire, she has to physically take every single little fucking bullet out of the fucking chamber, one by fucking one. And then she has to sit there and put 6 bullets back in there, dude. It's fucking ridiculous, dude. Honestly, I fucking can't stand it. And then Mr. X shows his fucking ass up at the very fucking beginning of the game. Like at least, like, for the A scenario, yeah, he still fucking shows up, even though I don't think he should anyway, because, whatever. But, he still shows up. But in the A scenario, at least you've got some decent shit done, and then like he shows up right at a time where I believe he fucking should. He shows up right like more towards the end of the fucking police station when you have some more shit to do, and so like it's actually scary at that point. When you get to him with the B scenario, Mr. X comes right in the very fucking beginning. Dude, I saw Mr. fucking X at number fucking 1. The first fucking video. Like a half a fucking hour into the game, if that. And so like when you're trying to do motherfucking anything in that fucking game, any fucking thing, you have Mr. X up your ass the entire fucking time. And it gets to the point where like and I don't know if it's just a B scenario, but it also seemed to me that he chases you maybe, well no, not more relentlessly, because in Leon's series he chases you pretty relentlessly too. But like, he's chasing you, and like there's zombies all over the fucking place still, of course, because you haven't cleared any goddamn shit out, because he comes at the very fucking beginning. And coupled with the fact they have the shittiest fucking handgun this game could possibly given you. And here's some more bullshit. I have fucking some goddamn pre-order handguns too. And the fucking pre-order handguns, I can't even fucking use them because the fucking ammo that I got doesn't work for the fucking gun, dude. I swear to fuck. Like that's my two biggest fucking issues. The reason why I'm kind of giving, well, I'm still gonna play them, but I'm putting it on hold for now because it just fucking pisses me off so fucking much. It's just so fucking ludicrous. Is just the fucking handgun coupled with Mr. X. It's just bullshit. And like it's so frustrating. Like, I'm very perturbed right now. I really am. Like, I'm still recording number 2. No, not right now, but I'm in the process of doing number 2. Recording part 2. And I'm not going to finish recording part 2 for a very long time. But, and here's why. I'll tell you why I haven't finished recording part 2. Because I saved it at around the halfway point, and I keep dying. I cannot even get to a decent point. I can't. I really can't. Because every single time I go anywhere, I have zombies up my ass. And then when I'm solving that problem, Mr. X comes out of nowhere and fucking murders me. It's just fucking bullshit, and I fucking hate it. Like I haven't felt this fucking frustrated by a fucking survival fucking horror fucking game since Alien fucking Isolation. That's a big fucking problem, because Alien Isolation, towards the beginning, I liked it. Towards the end, it was honestly one of the worst fucking survival horror games I've ever fucking played. It was fucking bullshit. So, I just got, I can't fucking stand that shit. Fuck. Anyway, now that my fucking fuck run is fucking over, I'm gonna go ahead and start a new fucking game. Fuck the second fucking run for fucking now. This is fucking bullshit. Now, I'm gonna start a new fucking scenario, because this is a load of fucking bullshit. Okay, let me fucking calm the fuck down now. Yes, standard.
Look, man, I'm serious, okay? I saw this with my own eyes.
Oh, I believe it. Just tell us a story. Tell us a story.
Okay, well, it was last Friday night. I was walking home from the bar, and this woman started coming towards me. She was staggering, you know, so I figured she was drunk.
Whoa. Okay, tell us, be honest now. How many drinks did you have?
No, man, I barely had a buzz on.
Oh, come on.
Look, just listen, all right? She got closer, and I got a good look at her. You got to see her eyes, her nose, her whole face. It looked like it was rotting.
Yeah.
She looked like a corpse. Like a walking corpse, man.
Sounds like my wife.
I've never seen anything like it. I haven't been able to sleep since that night.
All right, calm down, buddy. Calm down. Just, hey, you gotta stay strong, okay? Don't give in to fear out there, right?
Yeah, well, you got that right. If you freeze up around these things, they'll sink their teeth in you. I saw that, somebody.
Oh, come on. It's just getting good. I need some sleep. Oh, shit!
fine. Sounds good. I'll be back as soon as I find Chris. I will, but I gotta go. Why does everyone think I'm gonna get in trouble? What the? Hello?
Real quick. Yo, so when I was recording Claire B, I changed her costume. I'm gonna change it back. Yeah. I might change it back to that again, but at least for the beginning, I'm gonna have her in a normal attire. Alright. Huh. In Claire B, they don't even, it just skips straight to the cutscene. Now let me guess, Claire's still gonna have the shittiest fucking handgun in existence.
Hello? Anybody here? Hello? Are you okay?
Sup, dude?
Wait here. I'll check it out.
Of course you will. And you know what?
Excuse me, is everything okay?
Stay back, man. I got this.
I said get off him! Don't come any closer!
Son of a bitch. Yep. Alright. Yeah, there's one thing though that I kind of dislike about this. And that is that in the original game... Well, this shit doesn't because,
A nightmare.
it makes more sense because... Oh, there we go.
Whoa, don't shoot!
Get down!
We gotta get out of here.
You all right?
Yeah, I think so. Thanks.
You can thank me later when we're safe.
Holy shit.
Come on! Get in! Hold on.
What the hell is going on?
I don't know. Hopefully they'll have some answers at the police station.
Wait, you're a cop?
Yeah, Leon Kennedy. You are?
Claire. Claire Redfield.
Live around here?
No. I'm looking for my brother. He's a cop too.
Well, it's a good thing we found each other. I don't know what to expect anymore.
Like I was saying though, like... Because Claire, that means she came into the city with a gun, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense because she wasn't here to fight anybody. She was here to look for her brother Chris. And now in the original game, this shit's all cutscene, and so like Leon has her look into the glove compartment and gives her a gun. Which I prefer here anyway because her revolver is kind of bullshit. And I have no idea how to give her a better gun other than the Samurai Edge gun pistols. Except those pistols aren't even compatible with the ammo the gun gives you, so I might have to look at a little bit into bad ammo. So I'd much rather use those.
Attention all citizens. Due to the citywide outbreak, you are advised to take shelter at the Raccoon City Police Station. Free food and medical supplies will be provided to everyone in need.
God, this is so unreal.
Police station's not much farther. They'll know something.
Yeah, but what if we're the only ones? What if there's no
No,
survivors?
there's survivors. It's a big city. There has to be. Looks like we're walking from here.
More like running.
Yeah, good call.
Leon, you gotta back up. What the?
Holy shit. There, get out. Get out now! Hold on! Claire! Claire, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm all right. How about you?
I can't stay here. It's not safe.
Oh shit. Go on ahead. I'll meet you at the station.
All right. Oh my goodness gracious.
Can't stop. Gotta keep moving.
You are correct about that. Now, this does technically break my policy, because I have a policy which is that I usually don't play games I've already played. And technically I've already played the A scenario, but it's a different character, I'll let it slide. Just note that I won't be surprised as much,
Almost there.
because I already played the A scenario. Now when I play Leon B, I'm going to start standard, but I might actually even switch it to assisted depending on how bullshit it is. Alright. Truth be told, this is the canon way of doing things anyway, because in the game's true canonicity, Claire A, Leon B is the way it's supposed to be anyway.
Anybody here?
I just so happened to choose Leon A because I'm more familiar with Leon because I played as him just a few years ago, whereas I haven't played as Claire in how long? It's been a long fucking time, I'll tell you that. It's been an extremely long time since I played Claire. Let's see. I didn't play her back in 2014, I think. First things first here, real quick. Yeah, I know deluxe weapons added. What was the accuracy part? Robust. Crisp model. And I still can't use this, right? Bro! Yes. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is fuck that handgun. What the fuck happened then? That's what? Hey, when I did Claire B, my ammo didn't work for this. What? Let's see. No, let me make sure this is the one I want to use though. So, robust. So accuracy, strength, and then recoil. Maybe I should do strength. I don't know. Either way, I'm gonna be using this shit. Let me go ahead and save it though. No data. Yeah, I have a bunch of saves on this shit already. Now, when I did Leon B though, dude, like, if I need to, I'll just switch the difficulty to assisted, dude, because, like, the B scenario is just such bullshit. Like, I swear, man. Alright. Oh yeah, I gotta go see this dude first, right?
Come on, Chris. Where are you?
Ooh.
Oh shit. They're inside too.
David, Marvin, you there? I found a way out. It's in here. Send reinforcements. East hallway.
I should help this guy.
Absolutely, so let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, I know. Let's see. Good God. You know, one thing though about that initial cutscene that somewhat inferior to the original opening cutscene for the original Resident Evil 2 is that they differed. Because if you choose Claire A in the original, then so what would happen is that now the semi didn't really the semi does happen, but a zombie jumps out in the car for some reason. Now, and that's why you crash in the first place in the original. So, but if you choose Claire A, then it just crashes. But if you choose Claire B, then what happens is the car spins around to ensure you're on the same path. This game didn't do that. Now, unfortunately, this A scenario is going to be easier for me because I already know
Focus, Claire.
a lot of the codes and
Focus.
shit. So, forgive me about that. Hey girl, how you doing? Still, do I want accuracy or do I want firepower? Ooh. Nice, there we go. So why the hell did this goddamn shit work though? Initially. I don't know why it didn't work. Because the revolver was one of my biggest gripes about Claire B, so... That gets rid of one of them, so... Now, unfortunately, I don't think things are going to be too much different, though, at this point from here on out. I really don't. Because this game really changes things depending on character, more, scenario more so than character. And for this game, actually somewhat less so, because the original had very different circumstances for the different characters A and B scenario, but in this game they combined it all to make it one seamless story, narrative arc.
Ugh. Oh my god.
Open up! Hurry!
And so shit's a little bit different.
Here!
Open the door! Hurry up! Hurry up! Open it!
Claire, give me your hand!
Help me!
Hold on! Give me your other hand! It's okay, I got you! Oh my god! I'm so sorry.
Come on. I don't know if I'd eat Claire, but I know I'd eat her out.
What the hell is up with you?
Well, I just wasted a lot more shots than necessary.
Watch out!
You alright?
Yeah.
You're safe. For now. Marvin Browner.
Thanks.
Obviously someone taught you well.
Yeah. I know how to take care of myself.
Come on.
So nobody knows what caused this?
There's a lot of theories. But all I know for sure is that this place is crawling with zombies.
Yeah, telling me.
Hey, keep that on. Just in case.
I'm not gonna be around long. Once I find Chris, we're out of here.
You really Chris's sister?
Yeah. Why?
On vacation. Europe, I think. Left weeks ago.
Vacation? It's great news.
Well, I've got more for you. Looks like there might be a way out through this secret passageway.
Good. Hey. Hey, we should probably get you to a hospital.
Oh, don't forget about me. I can take care of myself.
No. Don't be ridiculous. You're gonna need some help.
Listen, Claire. Save yourself. So you can see your brother again. Now, you probably need this.
No, I'm not taking that. You're gonna...
And be careful. If you see one of those things, no matter who they were, you can't hesitate. Take them out if you can. Or you run.
Nice. I know. Well, that is one thing I like about this. So Marvin is the character interactions in this are much different, because Marvin was much gentler with Claire just now than he was with Leon. Now, unfortunately, this is going to be somewhat easier because I do remember some of the combinations for these codes and safes and shit, so... Not for these statues, though. These statues I don't remember. The lion was... Lionhead, leaf, bird. Alright. Lionhead, leaf, bird. Alright. Marvin, my dude. Let me put away one of these fucking things. Let me also go ahead and put this other thing in the statue, and then I'll save it and proceed. Man.
So Elliot was right.
One thing too, man, like... No, I also know like how Claire is like more shocked and shit. But one thing too out of this though is that, well, not only is this statue different, but in the original game there was one medallion instead of 3. That medallion was found, I believe, in the STARS office, and rather than opening a secret passage, it gave you a key. I don't remember which key, but I know it gave you a key. Courtesy of Resident Evil 7, that right there. Come on. Another thing I wonder though, since it is Claire A this time instead of Leon A, I wonder if this will go more custom to what I'm used to. Let's see. No, I guess it's only in the B scenario, huh? Because one thing the B scenario does, that Resident Evil 2, the original, did, was, well, I won't spoil that. I'm going to assume that if anybody's watching this, I can't just assume that you've seen Leon A. Which is exactly the reason. Now, I was so pissed off when I started this that I forgot to give a proper introduction, and so that's the oh Jesus fucking Christ! I know that was a very unemotional Jesus fucking Christ, but that actually did startle me. Like I was saying though, that's the reason why I recorded a new introduction and then kind of slapped it on the beginning. So that way that profanity-laced rant wasn't the only introduction. Record of events. September 25th. We're turning the station into a temporary shelter due to the massive sudden outbreak. All police personnel have been instructed to make the safety of the citizens their top priority as we try to accommodate as many of them as possible. One of the refugees attacked us in the middle of the night, resulting in the death of one officer and injuring 3 others. The person in question was quickly restrained. We believe this was simply the case of someone snapping under intense stress. A mob attacked the station today, resulting in a number of casualties. A few survivors were able to make it safely behind the emergency shutters, but surrounded as we are, it'll be hard for any of us to escape this place. We're not sure we can fix any of our comm equipment, so we remain cut off from the outside world. There was another clash on the west side of the station around 1300. 12 people died, and there's only a handful of survivors left. Everything's fallen into disarray in here. Now, this is very this is mostly similar to the Leon A scenario so far, if you did watch that, but it gets different later on. C106. $109. And yes, I did just happen to remember about the codes. There we go. Fuck you to hell, sir. This is just telling you that herbs heal, and the new mechanic that green and blue herbs, or blue and red herbs, I think actually, can give you an increased constitution or some shit like that. I know how to combine. Roll film. That was the key to a puzzle, by the way. Now let's see. I have a few things to do in here. Gunpowder. You know, one thing I didn't mention in the Leon A scenario that I'll mention here, just so that way some of what I say is different, is that the original Resident Evil 2 did not have gunpowder. Gunpowder is a concept from Resident Evil 3, and truth be told, I actually haven't seen it since, which is kind of weird, because I actually think the gunpowder mechanic is kind of cool. Now, one thing though about this game compared to Resident Evil 3 is that Resident Evil 3 had what was called a reloading tool. And because what happens is there's normal gunpowder and there's high grade gunpowder. And then you mix and mash different gunpowders together to get different things. For example, there was actually A, B, and C gunpowder, I believe, in Resident Evil 3, so it's actually a little bit more complicated than that, but I'll use this game as an example. So there's regular gunpowder and there's like high grade gunpowder. Now the regular gunpowder, and I'm going to use Leon's for this because I don't remember, because apparently Claire gets different guns, but I don't remember what they were. I haven't played Claire in like 12 fucking years or more, dude, like honestly. And so, but like combining like a normal gunpowder with another normal one gives you handgun bullets for Leon. combining normal with a high grade gives you shotgun bullets, and combining a high grade with a high grade gives you magnum bullets. And I don't know how it's going to work with Claire, but other than the other ones. Now, in the original Resident Evil 3, I don't know if they are going to do it in this game or not. I don't know. I don't know if they do it in this game or not. But the original Resident Evil 3, another thing they did was that the more ammo you crafted from mixing gunpowders together, it would actually make the ammo you craft stronger over time, which I think is a really cool concept. Now with this game, I don't know what this game does. What this game does though is obviously it cuts out the middleman of the reloading tool and just lets you do everything on your own as far as the mixing of gunpowder goes. Let's see. Which is fine with me because like when it came to Resident Evil 3, the only thing I would do anyway is I would just keep the reloading tool in the chest, and then just whenever I come to a safe room, I would just make all the ammo there. You know, another thing I think I might do, just to do it, is well, yeah, I'm gonna change costumes again. Should I do noir though? Noir looks a little funny. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do the alternate costume. Let me see how the alternate costume looks. And in case you're unaware, ooh, I like that actually. So, oh, more cleavage too. I like that too. So the alternate outfits, like I'm using right now, are the outfits the characters wore in the original game, because they gave them a different, updated costumes. So in the original Resident Evil 2, they always look like this. Now, one thing I didn't do in Leon A, which I wish I did actually, was I kept him in his normal outfit at all times. This one I'm gonna keep her in her. I think I'll keep her in her in the original outfit. For Leon B, whenever I do that one, I'm actually going to put him in his alternate costume too. Yeah, boy. And actually, you know, most of Claire's outfits, with the exception of Revelations 2, have been just like this. The only difference is that they replaced the red shorts with the blue shorts. That's about it. Made in heaven. Now, I actually never read the back of her shirt before, so it's nice to know. Let's see. Let me save this and then proceed. Or will I proceed? Maybe not actually. Oh yeah, for reference, check this shit out. This is Claire B. I played, let's see, how much time do I have left? Dude, like, I have 6 saves on my Claire B, and I got basically nowhere. That is some fucking bullshit. And you can say, well, maybe you just suck. No. It's just bullshit. Like, honestly. You know, I'm actually going to end number 1 here. It's going to be, this is actually the exact same spot that I ended Leon A and 2, which is kind of funny. But I'm going to leave this one out here. Now I'm going to try to get more progress done than I did with Leon A in certain parts, but we'll see about that. I'm going to try to make them longer in general, but once again, who knows? Well, this one will actually be a few minutes longer than this anyway, because the introduction from the beginning, like I said earlier, was actually recorded after all this, what I'm doing right now. So, yeah, man. Anywho, though, I'm going to go ahead and end it right here. And then I will see everybody here down the road. And, yeah. Thank you for your time. Get high. Fuck bitches, especially the ones that look like this girl. No, I mean, this girl. Which, this is actually a real person, too. In case you don't know that. For Leon and Claire, every single character who appears in this entire game, they are actual people, and they scanned them into this game. Now, Now, I don't know about, one thing I know about for Leon though, is that they scanned his face, but then they scanned another guy's body, and that's what makes up Leon. Like, they didn't just scan the face, they scanned everything. Now, the real actor who did Leon, though, in this game, didn't have the right body type they wanted for Leon. That's why they scanned another guy's body. So in essence, what you're literally seeing for Leon is that you're straight up seeing somebody's head on another person's body. That's straight up what you're seeing. Now, I don't know if they did that for Claire. Like, I don't know if this is the same girl's body or not. But I imagine it is, though. But I'm not sure. Like, even Marvin and other characters like that are still here, too. Now, one thing I am excited for, though, is to see what happens later on, dude. Because, like, well, nah, I've already mentioned that. Well, fuck bitches, have fun, smoke weed, get high, drink beer, get drunk. If you're a kid, then why the fuck are you watching my channel? Like, did you not read my channel description? This is an R-rated channel, motherfucker. If you haven't fucking noticed already. And if you're gay, or if you're a chick, if you're a woman, then suck some dick. Let's see. Or if you're a lesbian, then proceed fucking bitches like I said before. Well, have fun, have a nice day. I'm out.